Referee Armando Villarreal of San Antonio in Texas. And Portland with an impressive recent home record. It had been a little shaky before that, but they've won 4 of their last 6 on home turf.
Backs against the silent, or they can invert and come in and combine. Look at this. Jimmy Chara and Andy Polo coming in centrally, really overloading Thiago Santos.
Villafana, Jimmy Chara.
Saying that how much FC Dallas needed to set the tone in the first 15 to 20 minutes here. It's been all Portland on the front foot, overlapping runs coming inside. Jimmy Chara with a good header, but some great pattern. Well, you look at that history of FC Dallas here at Providence Park. It's actually subject to my Continental Tire Analyst Corner. We'll go back to that in a moment.
This is Felipe Mora. It's Andy Polo. And that actually is a decent save because it went through a pair of legs en route towards goal.
Yep. We've seen it from Jimmy Chara, but they're trying to play through Thiago Santos. Diego Valeri in a fantastic spot to win possession. And Mora doing the right thing, not laying it off to the energy from the crowd and whatnot, but no, you just need to be a little bit sharper.
Here is Hara all the way through and scores with the cold eye of an assassin.
I mean, he's off in my mind, right? Now, he's a yard and a half probably behind. That's offside to me. You, John?
Yeah, the sort of the sweep of the turf is a bit of an aid in deciphering that. Offside. Andy Polo. Villafana. It'll come for Williamson.
Obviously on the wet turf, if he hits it right, then any kind of deflection, we even think we're doing FC Dallas Portland playoff game right now.
Valeri. Paredes.
Well, Jimmy Morrow got a save on it.
Yep, it's a corner.
Defending set pieces usually comes down to not the first phase, but the second phase. You deal with the first one well. The second one, Christian Paredes, in a great spot with Tessman coming into this one. Now they have someone that can defend set pieces. Back
Paredes!
Whoa. But again, where does it come off of, John? Another chance here. This is exactly what I'm talking about from the Portland Timbers. Lulled the FC Dallas into trying to play out of the back. Well, this is the 4th or 5th bad giveaway from FC Dallas when they're put under pressure.
Polo. Valeri. Neat feet from Diego Valeri. Good pass too. And whistled inches wide.
Touch. Good run here from Andy Polo, but Jimmy Morrow comes up with the save here, John. Absolutely. You know, initially it looked like it was just hit wide, but that was going inside the post. Good little touch from Jimmy Morrow. Put Paredes in a spot where his skill set, that suits him. We saw him turn the ball over. That led to a great opportunity.
Here's Mora. Mora all the way through, and Jimmy Morrow to the rescue again.
Just great little floating run off a throw-in from Diego Valeri. And Mora holding off. Ricarte trying to do anything he can to get his left foot on it. Doesn't hit it well, but it is to the side of Jimmy Mora, and that is a...
Jimmy Chara. Diego Valeri.
The ball was on for sure. I think a little surprising that Valeri...
It's Mora, and now Jimmy Chara. Villafana. Neat shape. Valeri. Villafana! 5 years without a goal. 2 in consecutive games. Portland with 1 foot in the next round of the playoffs.
From the Portland Timbers here. Jimmy Chara pulls wide. Brian Reynolds has to come out. Now Villafana recognizes, you know what? It's not the second, it's the 3rd run. Play it into Valeri, lay it off. Oftentimes, players make that pass, stop that run. What a great little dink pass from Diego Valeri. So Villafaña can hit it first time, but it's about continuing your run. And for 82 minutes, it's been a difficult task. But for Steve Clark and the Portland Timbers, they finally get one.
In towards Hara, and Clark with the vital save this time.
Down Pepe. But this is the save I'm talking about. That header's in the back of the net. And what a difficult time it is to be a goalkeeper, John. For almost 89 minutes, you've had very little to do.
Sporting Kansas City game, we were promised 4 extra minutes. Equalising goal arrived in the 97th, and they played on beyond that. Here is Ricardo Pepe, and Pepe against the post and in at the second attempt. More late drama in the playoffs. And Dallas have rescued themselves at the last.
It's just off a goal kick. The Achilles heel for this Portland Timbers side in 2020 has been after the 75th minute. They have now given up 15 goals in these moments. You've got your goalkeeper, he's taken a goal kick. You've got to pinch in, you've got to cover the spaces. Simple header. Ricardo Pepe's first to react. And Super Rich and Mabiala are left watching as he puts the ball in the back of the net.
And Dallas will milk a few more seconds out of this. And there is the whistle. 1-1 at the end of a game that came to life in the final few minutes.
They've literally taken the momentum away from Portland. You're sitting there, you say you've got a goal kick, we've got to see this game out, and then in the blink of an eye, Ricardo Pepe makes a fantastic run, solo effort.
Tessman. Once again, Barrios. And the header from Hara.
This entire extra time has been all FC Dallas, and a lot of it off the fresh. I'll answer that in about 5 minutes.
Thanks. Diego Chara. Diego Valeri. Off the upright. Inches away from settling it with the last kick of the game. It really was the last kick of the game. And instead of celebrating a remarkable winning goal, most experienced penalty taker is first. The Swiss Reto Ziegler, off the long run, drives it in for Dallas. A front foot start for the men from Texas.
Jimbo.
Portland are sending their best taker forward first, despite being on a dodgy leg. 20 of 25 penalties all time. And no doubt from Diego Valeri.
Yesterday, and even the one today, was Sporting Kansas City.
Franco Hara, 32-year-old Argentine hitman. And again down the middle, that's the route that's chosen.
Just good work here to open up that little bit of that front hit.
It's usually what the officials go on. Marco Farfan. Youth on his side, and luck on his side as well. Goalkeeper Mara got a big piece of that.
Yep, Mara did get a piece of that in front of the wall, and those fans in Sporting Kansas City in front of the blue hell.
The bold Brazilian, but not renowned for this particular skill. And it's a hesitant run-up. Doesn't always bode well. But he fooled the goalkeeper, and you can see the release of tension. You can hear it too.
I've never enjoyed the slow run-up. You've got to be very composed and confident that you can, in a split second, out of the corner of your eye, read where the goalkeeper is.
We're into the realms of central defenders, not renowned for their penalty skills. It's Super Rich. And they're acquitting themselves remarkably well. 6 kicks, 6 successes. Ricardo Pepe. He too, with a steely resolve.
About this kid, everything about it. He's a natural ball.
Ibobasi was not called upon then. Again hesitation, and again he gets away with it. 4-4. That it is sudden death. Ryan Hollingshead.
Short run up. Good finish.
Well, these have been exemplary penalties. We are at the point of no return. And Bodily,
Good penalty.
equal to the moment. And we're into sudden death. That is commendable from a player of such little. The captain. Bold, square-jawed. Matt Hedges. Goalkeeper was never getting to that. It's maybe the best kick we've seen so far. He of the eternally sunny disposition has to score. Diego Chara does by the goalkeeper's hand. There have been one or two of these that the goalkeeper's actually dived out of the way of. Another teenager, 19-year-old Tanner Tessman.
Oh, what a finish that was. I mean, that's hit with pace, bending away from the goalkeeper.
Marvin Laria. And on we go at 7-7.
How good are these penalties?
Just his 5th senior substitute appearance for Dallas, and he's faced by this prospect. Who wants to be the first to miss? No one. And it's not him.
And he didn't hit it well. Get Steve Clark to guess wrong.
Yeah, looked to have won the game for Portland late in the 90 minutes. Now he is trying to keep them in the game. He fails, and Dallas are through to the next stage of the playoff. Jimmy Mara is the hero. Villafana is the fall guy. It's an awful way to lose a match when it costs you your season as a whole. But Lucci is leaping for joy, and FC Dallas
Tying goal to get it to extra time. And as Villafana missed in 2015, going to the keeper's right, he goes to the keeper's left. And our target goalpost game doesn't lie. Jimmy Mara was up for the challenge, and FC Dallas advances